Hi, my name is Gabby and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to budget out my second paycheck of May. So let's go ahead and get started. So I have nearly $1,800 to budget. May is fully funded, so we are going to first take care of some overspending and then go into June and finish funding that. This money has been sitting here for a few days. I don't know what happened, but I got out of my routine, and when that happens, it's chaos. So I just need to get back to my budgeting routine, my filming routine, and I'll be good. But I find it hard. Once I break from my routine, it's crazy. I'm nothing if not a creature of habit. Anyways, so we only have two overspent categories, and that is East Bank. The second half of our initiation fee was charged, meaning we've been with the gym for 6 months. So $125 is my half of the second half. Total initiation fee was $500. We're gonna go ahead and cover this with the lessons category. I used to have this labeled as EBC holding or something along those lines, but I think lessons is more accurate since that's what I'm going to be using this money for. I expect to be signing up for tennis lessons in the next week or so once we get a chance to talk to our friend and see what works best for our schedules. But I had already put $125 in there for the initiation fee, so we're going to go ahead and cover that with that category. No. And then the last bit of overspending, I'm sure you can guess, is that monthly subscriptions, because once again, for like the fourth or fifth month, I forgot to cancel Kindle Unlimited. The days just creep up on me. I know that I think the payment goes through on the 23rd, and in my mind it's the 20th for some reason. I think it's because of my phone bill, and for whatever reason I'm going to cancel it by the 20th, and then I forget. I don't know what it is, so I need to put $11.99 to cover the overspending but still have money for my last subscription that's coming out of there, which is the New York Times subscription. So that takes care of everything in May. Now we're gonna go into June and finish funding this. I don't think I discussed this in my last video, but we did get our lease renewal. Our lease was up at the end of August. You need to give 60 days notice, and then they need to give you like some time to make a decision. And then I asked for it a little early. So luckily our rent did not go up, neither did our utility fee, so everything's gonna stay the same for the next year. This lease ends August 31st. Our new lease starts September 1st, and then this new lease will go for an entire year. So rather than being a 15 or 16 month lease like the last two, it's a little shorter because they want a summertime ending. This time we didn't manage to negotiate a free month. We did try, and they just said the promotion wasn't available, but that's fine. One thing that we did get was a free, they call it a storage unit, but it's really like a storage cage in the garage. I've been wanting one for a while. My boyfriend does not agree with storage units. He just thinks we should have less stuff, which he's right, but it's been so good, and they gave it to us early. We got one of the big ones, and basically things that are going in there are this big box of like family pictures. There's 2 of them for my family that I need to like digitize and put in albums and everything. And then we have our suitcases. We each have a carry-on, and then one big like checked baggage. Some old golf clubs of his, our little cooler, it's like a little backpack cooler, just things that we don't use every day. Some extra tennis rackets, my skates. It's down there. We did our best to kind of hide it because you can see right into everything. That's kind of the main reason that he didn't want the storage unit, but I think the things that we put in there make sense. It's freed up so much room in our closet. We have a walk-in closet Well, it's not that big, but I mean, in theory, it's like big enough for like all of our. It is big enough for all of our clothes and shoes for both of us. But when you start adding suitcases and coolers and pictures and everything, it was pretty cramped. And now there's so much more room in there. It's so nice. All right, subscriptions and fees are fully funded. We have to take care of food. May is kind of a weird month. We have visitors. My boyfriend's sister and mom are coming. Mom only for like one night. They're going on a trip from Chicago. His sister is staying with us for like a week plus before the trip and a little bit after. And that is because she can work from her office here in Chicago, and she has a friend in town that she wants to see for one of the weekends. So we're also going to be dog sitting her little dog while she is away on the trip with her mom. So it's going to be a weird month with, I assume, a little bit more dining out than normal for us. So I might have to come back and add some money to that. All right. I did lower my tennis budget. I think for the most part, we're going to be doing just free tennis at the park. We did play at our gym one time for a non-prime hour, which was $35, but my boyfriend offered to pay for that just because it was kind of not expected. We were going to the park, but it was so windy, so we had to like change our plans. But I think I'm gonna use these $35 for lessons rather than court rentals. Okay, I think that's good. Let's take a look at what's underfunded. Okay, so it's just my sister's reimbursement. I thought this would be more because of, I deleted our phone recurring charge because I just never know how much it's going to be. I always end up having to fix it. So the only underfunded amount is her portion of our like streaming that we split. So $27.57 because she has 2 cents extra that she sent me last time. All right, so let's go ahead and budget the rest of this out in May. I am trying to work on my down payments. I'm going to go ahead and send $125 to that. The rest of this is really going towards my sinking fund. So let's go ahead and close all of these. Budget, subscriptions, food. I'm going to be working on these. I have pretty much spent all of my live events money, and it's all going to be gone by the end of this month because I have purchased tickets to a few different things, which we'll go over in my May wrap up. So you can see here, but that's good. That's what I want to use it for. So I'll go ahead and get this to $100, which I believe the amount would be $16.28. Yeah, and then I think I'm going to add an extra $50 to help prepare for the upcoming tickets that we're going to buy in probably today. The latest would be next Tuesday, which would be June, but it might be today, so I want to have some money there. So 241. Okay, let's go ahead and send 166 to holding. And then all of these need a lot of money. It's been a very spendy month. 240. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and send the rest of this to my shopping category. Okay, I think that's it for the budget today because obviously I have no more money to budget. It's kind of a quick one. I'm gonna have to explain what happened here in my closeout because it's actually been kind of terrible. One of the things I need to start saving for is in my visitors category. Aside from my boyfriend's sister mom coming to visit in June, which I don't expect will do a lot of extra stuff because they've been here a few times and his sister's been here a lot. it's mostly just like we're working and might have an extra meal or two out while she's here. But my friend is coming to visit me in early July. I'm pretty sure it's 4th of July weekend, and we're gonna have a jam-packed schedule while she's here. So I need to save up some money for when she is here so I can pay for my portion of things like tickets to the boat tour, or there's this rooftop bar I want to take her to, and a rooftop movie theater thing. So all those activities are kind of pricey. She's only here for like 4 days, but we have a lot to do in those 4 days, so I need to start saving there. I'm thinking that with my next paycheck I should be able to start funding that. But thank you so much for joining me in today's video. If you haven't done so already, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. Bye.